Biological warfare? What do they expect me to do about it? It's not my headache.
You're wrong. You had better find out the facts about biological warfare, or BW. It can be aimed at you in your home, or at work, at your food crops, your livestock.
The 2018 ISIS Jihad poster says, "We will make you fear the air you breathe." As Pamela Geller reported, over the past week, a pro-Islamic state media group has published a series of posters encouraging biological attacks on Western targets. Geller makes it clear that Western media will ignore the warnings.
I've got one that can see.
We can't be the only ones who can see.
I mean, I guess technically the Crusades did invade the Middle East after 100+ invasions, and they pushed all the way almost through Poland, Czechoslovakia, into Germany. And people went, you know, this is getting out of hand here. And then it took 200 years to kick them out of Spain and kick them out of Eastern Europe. It was called the Reconquest, or the La Reconquista. Why is it called a reconquering? Reconquista. Because you were conquered, see, and then you reconquer. So you get invaded and you take it back, it's a reconquista, see? So that's what's so insane about all this is they teach in schools, even when I was in school, that America's bad, America's evil, and the Christians are bad, and they hurt the poor little Muslims and invaded the poor little Muslims who were so peaceful. I mean, Muhammad was running slaves all over North Africa. His people were after him. You know, all of the little kids, sex slavery, I mean, all of it is in there. And you're not supposed to say that. That's historical facts. And so all the EU censorship, all the control, it's now coming here.
The Middle East Research Institute published the accompanying video transcript to the posters, which reads, "It is a silent disaster where neither the explosions nor the panic of the Crusader police cars is heard, only death spreads. Victims fall, one after the other. The atoms of the city's air are contaminated by infectious germs and fatal bacterial diseases attached with letters with threatening words and phrases that make U.S. government remember its chemical massacres and the crimes it committed against the vulnerable people, and warns that the people of truth attain the ability to exact vengeance against their enemy." The video goes on to accuse European governments of testing chemical weapons on the Middle East and Africa. In turn, the terrorists call for biological warfare using cholera, typhoid, and Hantavirus, explaining to the viewer where it can be found, and then instructs the viewer on carefully creating the biological agent. This is clearly the extremist cancer born from EU and UN immigration policies, revealing even more of itself.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
If a black death could be spread throughout the world, once in every generation, survivors could procreate freely without making the world too full. Bertrand Russell. Sick control freaks who hate humanity so much that they spend their every waking minute trying to think of ways to set up a global government so they can exterminate us and our families.
And as Sharia law reaches community milestones, the tumor grows bigger. It appears that even after all of the horror we have seen so far regarding the invasion of Western culture due to the United Nations coordinated migration replacement policies, that we haven't seen anything yet. John Bound reporting.